the West Coast. We're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi, here in Inglewood, California. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. On the away sideline, that's Mike McDonald, head coach of the Seahawks. These guys running through the front half of their schedule, just one loss through 9 games. In the same role on the opposing sideline, Rams head coach Sean McVay. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kate Scott along with Brock Hewen. That is punter Ethan Evans all set down there. And we're underway here in SoCal. Jukes one defender. And he's out a little short of the 30. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? The former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
Looking to throw right away. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for second down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. 2nd and 10 now. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Throwing now, off play action. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So it's second down coming up. Darnold vacates quickly left side. Throwing on the run, deep down that. He's got it inside the 10. Going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. From the red zone now. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Rams on offense, ready for their opening drive. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship. Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Now we're on here with Blake Corum. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Throwing is Stafford on third. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll have the first down and even more. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious hits. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
They get on first down with Corum. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Third and long now for Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
A 55-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. Running it after the penalty. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Zero. Slam. Tap. Through 80.
Putting the tight end in motion. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They go play action on first. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. Markers reset. Ball at the 37. Play action on first down. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They start out 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Throwing here, Darnold. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
They're going for this. It's complete. Play made by Cook. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. And with a half of football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Gotta think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Darnold looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Myers' kick is good, and that will add to their score.
2 drives, and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Rams and receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. And he's been one of the central pillars of this offense this season. Right now sitting 2nd in the NFL in receptions. They fake the handoff, now Sanford. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
48-yard line.
2nd and 3. Throw wheeled in by Higbee. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
They'll turn it toward him on 3rd down. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. The Seahawks offense running out now. They come in riding an 8-game winning streak, one of the longest in the league all season, partner. And they're in control of what could be win number 9. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
At the 26-yard line.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Seahawks with a long field ahead. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Darnold to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's 3rd down.
He was covered by Cameron Kinchud.
To throw. Here's Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith-Njigba. They're left with 4th down here. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Here's the snap on 4th. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time Brock, they're still getting the football off. Turnover on downs. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Corum. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd down run by Corum. And he'll go down here at the 16. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Rams, 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 24-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Right side into the hands of Adams. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Stafford from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. It's a 36-yard look for him. Carty's kick is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a 1st down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams making a 1-score game before halftime. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. That's a hole left, room to run. 40. At the 20. And he finishes off the return, partner, and just like that, gets his team 2 points. Well, Brock, you never want to take the point after for granted, and this play shows why. However unlikely, we don't see it often, but there's always a chance that they can get through for the block, and then it's a foot race down the field.
And you got to really give credit, right? In the credit pie, give a slice to everybody because it takes them all on special teams. It starts with making the block, and then everybody alert enough to transition to set up the return.
Now Darnold. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You got to get those toes both in the replay booth will be the
After
judge.
review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. They're going play action. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And they are unable to make this a 2-score game.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
One last play before the break. The final throw before the break. Here's a loft deep down the middle. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The Vikings at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Bears. And it's DeAndre Swift. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Bears get their 5th win on the year as they get the victory here. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's Bijan Robinson. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's the veteran Baker Mayfield. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. The Bucs continue to run through the NFL. They are now 9-1 with the victory here. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10.
The Rams Kingston receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Defense too much, the Seahawks drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Offense to the line for second down. Trying again, following the sack. Searches from the pocket. Gets this one to Blake Corum. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and long for him here. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Rams are set to punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. They've got first down from the 31. Throwing with a blitz on the way. The Rams get to him, and he's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Darnold. Caught, nice game left side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They get 27 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Seahawks offense, look at this. They aren't leaving the field, lining up and going for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break. As we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They'll go play action. Catch made right side by Nakua. And they don't get any help on their 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Looking for a target. Brought in right side. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the 1st. The Rams are set to punt. And Evans, the one to kick it away. And the fair catch made here at the 15. The Seahawks and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. This is Cup. That's Cup. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Handoff running left, Walker. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. 3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Darnold looking to throw. This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. He's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Darnold now to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Brought in close to the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. And he has stayed productive active throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They give up the gut to Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over.
Out come the Rams on offense.
At their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Start on the ground, Cora. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Rams is hurt, is going to need some help out there. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile. On the handoff, it's Corum. And he's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means fourth down coming up.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Desperation time here. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
So Mike McDonald's getting his Seahawk offense out for another drive. With touchdowns on their last two drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. A touchdown all but gifted to them here as they take over first and goal. Toss play, this is Walker. And he runs it across, touchdown! The Seahawks keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown! It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
And 6. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Rams headed out to the field now. Their failure on fourth down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Here's Corum to begin the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Corum again. Oh, man, Fourth and long again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up too.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Stafford from the gun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Stafford gonna go on 4th. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Seahawks and receiver Cooper Kupp taking the field once again. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Now Darnold. He's got it near the 8. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1. Walker will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's another for him. And he will not get in. The defense holds.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they've got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Trying to run it with Walker. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
On the play. It's now 4th.
Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing from his own end zone. They get him again, and this time it's for points. That is going to be a safety. This has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He's been sacked over and over and over here, and this time cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right, and I think were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over and over
there
and
you
over.
Go. Let's go. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using it is not going to alter this outcome. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Seattle.
gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st and 10 from the 41. So it's a win for the Seahawks. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.